Welcome to this session where we are solving an equation which was brought in 2025 paper 1 question 4. So now I'm going to show you how you can solve this equation. So to begin with, you can write this equation by understanding it in a simpler and expressive way. So we have 1 over 2x squared, sorry for the marker, minus 8 is equivalent to 0. So when you look at this equation, the first thing that you have to know is that this equation can be written in this form. X squared over 2 minus 8 is equal to 0. What have I done? I've multiplied x squared times 1. So the x squared becomes the numerator and the 2 becomes actually the denominator. From there is what we call correcting of like terms. Since 8 is a number, then it can go to 0. From there, we were told to say it crosses the equal sign, but the correct way is you find the additive inverse of negative 8, which will be positive 8. You introduce it to both sides. So the additive inverse of negative 8 is actually positive 8. So you say x squared over 2 minus 8 plus 8 equals 0 plus 8. From there, negative 8 plus 8 will give us 0. So we'll remain with x squared over 2 is equivalent to 0 plus 8, which will lead us to x squared over 2 equals 8. From there, we have a fraction and a number. Then there is an equal sign there. What do? So we put we divide by 1 to balance the fraction. We know to say 1 can never be a denominator. It is only used to balance the fraction so that we both have both sides will have fractions. From there we go to cross multiply. So we are going to have x squared times 1, which is going to give us x squared equals 2 times 8, which is 2 times 8. We have x squared is equivalent to 16. From there, how do we get rid of the squared on x? Which is we introduce the square root. Introduce the square root, we introduce the square root. We have x here. X is equal to positive or negative over square root of 16, which is 4. From there we say x is equal to 4 or x is equal to negative 4. Always bear in mind, when you introduce a square root, there are two signs that have to come in. A square root moves or carries a positive and a negative. Thank you. We end here for today.